Ever get so hooked on a game's story that you lose track of time? That's what we're diving into today. We're chatting about those games with storylines so good, they're practically movies. But before we get into it, I'm your host, Shadow, and you're watching Shadow Strike, where we're all about gaming fun. If you're ready to geek out over some epic tales, hit that subscribe button and let's roll. And number one, we have the legendary Uncharted 4, A Thief's End. Now let me tell you, this game is a masterpiece in every sense. First off, let's talk graphics. Holy smokes. They were mind-blowing when it dropped, and guess what? They still hold up like champs. The attention to detail is insane. Now, on to combat. Holy cow, it's like being in an action movie. The gunplay feels so smooth, and the hand-to-hand combat, it's like Nathan Drake is a real-life ninja. Dodging bullets, swinging from ropes, you name it, he does it. But you know what truly steals the show? The storyline. Nathan Drake's final adventure. I mean, come on, it's Naughty Dog. They never disappoint. A Thief's End takes you on this wild adventure filled with twists, turns, and emotional moments that hit you right in the feels. It's not just a game, it's an experience. And hey, here's a fun fact for you. Did you know that Nolan North, the voice of Nathan Drake, didn't audition for the role? Yeah, they just heard his voice in another project and knew he was the perfect fit. Talk about destiny, right? So, there you have it, folks. Uncharted 4, A Thief's End. A timeless classic, still slaying it in the graphics, combat, and storytelling departments that's still rocking the gaming world. Number 2, Horizon Zero Dawn. The storyline? Oh man. From uncovering the secrets of the old world to facing off against a mysterious new threat, Horizon Zero Dawn 2 keeps you on the edge of your seat from start to finish. Now, on to combat. It's intense. Whether you're taking down a towering Thunderjaw or stealthily outsmarting a group of bandits, every fight feels like a rush. And let's give a shout out to our girl, Aloy. She's a total badass with a heart of gold. But what about the graphics? From its release till now, this game's visuals have been jaw-dropping. I'm talking about landscapes so gorgeous, you'll want to hang them on your wall. And those robotic beasts, they look like they stepped out of a high-budget sci-fi flick. Here's a fun fact for you. Did you know that the game's development team actually consulted with tribal leaders to ensure respectful representation of indigenous cultures in the game? How cool is that? For 3, we have RDR2, man. What a game. The story, combat, NPCs, everything is perfect about this game. It's a real gem from Rockstar, and I loved playing it. Arthur Morgan, what a guy, bro. Not your typical hero. He's got layers, like an onion. He's complex, flawed, and downright compelling. You'll find yourself rooting for him even when he's making questionable choices. Now, graphics. Wow. Since its release, the visuals have been top-notch, and they still hold up today. Whether you're riding through the sweeping plains or exploring a bustling town, every detail is stunningly realized. And combat? It's intense. Whether you're engaging in a shootout with rival gangs or facing off against wild animals, every encounter is adrenaline-pumping and immersive. Brace yourself for an epic tale of loyalty, betrayal, and redemption. You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll want to hug your horse. From the highs of camaraderie around the campfire to the lows of heartbreaking losses, it's a journey you won't soon forget. Oh, and here's a fun fact for you. Did you know that RDR2's map is so detailed that it's roughly the size of New York City? Talk about massive. 4 on our list is God of War 2018, the bestseller on PS4. It's a whole other experience from your typical God of War games, as the setting is on Norse mythology and the bonding of father and son. Let's start with the setting, Norse mythology. Forget what you know about Greek gods. This time, we're venturing into the icy realms of Norse legends. It's a refreshing change of scenery that adds a whole new layer of depth to the series. Now, on to the protagonists, Kratos and his son, Atreus. Their relationship is at the heart of the game, and watching them grow closer as they journey through the wilderness is both heartwarming and thrilling. Graphics-wise, this game is a masterpiece. From the breathtaking vistas of Midgard to the intricate designs of the mythical creatures you'll encounter, every inch of the world is crafted with stunning detail. Combat is where God of War really shines. Kratos' brutal axe swings and Atreus' well-aimed arrows make for a dynamic duo that's a blast to control. Plus, the addition of RPG elements like skill trees and equipment upgrades adds depth to the gameplay. As for the storyline, It's a gripping tale of redemption and revenge. Kratos' past comes back to haunt him as he faces off against gods, monsters, and his own inner demons. It's a journey that'll keep you on the edge of your seat until the very end. And here's a fun fact for you. Did you know that the game's director, Cory Barlog, drew inspiration from his own experiences as a father? Talk about personal storytelling. Hold on to your bottle of rum, guys, for this one. Lastly, we have AC Black Flag, the best game ever made by Ubisoft. There have been rumors swirling about a possible remake of this iconic title, and fans are buzzing with excitement. Imagine sailing the high seas with upgraded graphics and gameplay. It's enough to make any pirate's heart skip a beat. First off, let's talk about the setting. The Caribbean during the golden age of piracy. It's a vast and immersive world filled with bustling ports, hidden treasures, and plenty of opportunities for adventure. You'll feel like a true swashbuckler as you sail the high seas in search of adventure and plunder. Edward Kenway, a charming rogue with a penchant for piracy. He's not your typical assassin, but his journey from pirate to assassin is one for the ages. Graphics-wise, it holding up pretty good for a 12-year-old game, even years after its release. The sunsets are breathtaking, the water effects are top-notch, and the attention to detail is truly impressive. Black Flag is a blast. Whether you're engaging in ship-to-ship battles or taking on enemies on land, the action is fast-paced and exhilarating. Plus, the addition of naval combat adds a whole new layer of depth to the gameplay. As for the storyline, it's a thrilling tale of betrayal, revenge, and redemption. Edward's quest for glory and fortune leads him down a dark path, but ultimately, he learns what it truly means to be a hero. Fun fact. Did you know that Black Flag was initially conceived as a standalone pirate game before being folded into the Assassin's Creed series? It's true. Subscribe for more content, guys. Love you all, and peace.